don't see any keys on here that are called any. So I'll press this one. I don't see any keys on here that are... I muted that earlier. Why is that not muted? Okay, let's see. As long as I'm here, let's see who's here. I see a bunch of names I don't recognize. That's okay. If you're actually here, then hello. If you're just, taking space, then hello. And there's a Mr. Badmech. Hey, I haven't seen you in like an hour. Click the old resume. A little bit of the Knob Creek. Up Knob Creek without a paddle. Let's see, which one was this? Parry. Oh yeah. Strengthens defenses. The real reason why I picked that mode was because I thought I might need it against the Aeroshock. Because previous choices I've made in dealing with the Aeroshock have had me go in single combat, I believe. Okay, there was cat hair all over my keyboard. Some cat's been walking around. It's almost like you're social. Ah, there's our Rocky. I bet Josh is asleep. Hoser. What am I doing? A murder. Oh yeah, the murder of crows. Get some volume up in here.
Trap.
Well, okay, I'll work on the trap, shall I? Thief leader, you can get the explosive strike. I just have no volume on this thing tonight. What is going on? Volume's all the way up. What if I accidentally... I have a volume control here on the headphones too. Maybe I accidentally bumped it when I was taking them off at some point. Ooh, Sylvanwood ring. Probably goes to Meryl. Let's see.
How are you at finales, Varric?
I'm expecting some practical experience fairly soon.
Make it a good one, will you?
For you, madam, endless sunsets and roses.
Varric.
The third aspect. Yeah, it figures. Well, he's young, and the young need their sleep. Actually, so do the old. So I don't know what that makes you, Mr. B. Okay, let's go talk to this person.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
Your eyes, they are stunning. Let's do a little small talk.
I just wanted to know how your clan was doing. We are doing quite well, considering. It is our hope that one of our sister clans will give us some of their Hala by year's end.
Okay. Save, and we'll try this again.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
I thought the point of hiding was not to be found.
He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Let's see.
We're leaving.
Let's see if there's anything we can do here. Don't need that. Probably ought to definitely go ahead and buy all the injury kits. Go ahead and buy all the lyrium potions, because I think we end up using them. Buy the health potions, because I've actually had to use some recently. And sell all my junk. My one piece of junk.
Dalish crafting is second to none.
My item of junk.
In my experience, all Dalish women are crazy.
Yeah, that's because you know one, and it's Meryl. And she's crazy. Oh, grr. Why are there darkspawn here? Okay. Let's see, what should we do? Let's go ahead and blast that with some fire. That's a sustained mode. Let's go ahead and turn that on. And let's go ahead and become defensive. And I'm gonna hide. And then backstab the ogre. And twin fang the ogre. You see that? I took out that ogre in 2 hits. Oh, I see. The passage was recently opened so the darkspawn can get through. Do you craft new weapons during a mission? Well, until a few updates ago, in the mission was the only way you could actually craft new weapons. Now you can actually do it from the armory in the main screen. But yeah, doing it in mission is not a big deal. Now you level them up when you're outside of mission, so you can increase the level of the schematic using schematic points. You definitely want to do that. Find a weapon you like, level it up, and don't be afraid to do that, even if it's not your permanent weapon. The boons, they are here. More of the boons. Guess I'll do left-hand rule. Exploded all over the arcane horror. Yes, you can. If you go to, it's the armory tab, and then it's the upper right, you'll see backpack. And if you click on that, then it looks just like the inventory management screen when you're in game, and you can actually craft stuff there, and you'll get XP for doing it there too. Revenant. Revenant should explode.
Now you fall.
Oh, I needed to go talk to him after this. Yeah, but do keep in mind that your inventory is still somewhat limited. In fact, if you click on, you should have your base already. You can, there's under the, after the upper right corner, underneath it is another one that lets you deal with your base inventory. You used to not be able to do that either. You had to literally go into your storm shield and walk up to your base management and get to that inventory. So, in other words, from that main screen, you'll be able to transfer items from your backpack into your base storage. Come on. Viratashan. Nexus Golem's wares.
We were once more than we are.
The Golem talked to me. Absolution. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Ooh. Jeez. Well, it's 105 gold, but I can see it. Belt of woven elf hair. I mean, look at that ring. 2 strength, 116 attack, 58 defense, 6% physical damage, 3% attack speed. That's pretty amazing. I'm not going to buy it, but it's pretty amazing. Ah, good. Good on the resources. Okay, if I go... Left-hand rule would have me go through this door, but that takes me out. So the next one would be this door, which is locked. And so that means I have this door, which goes nowhere. Yeah, orange schematics are nice. Recently, I have completed getting all of the traps, one of everything in orange. Which is really nice. The thing is, if you retire a schematic or a hero that you've leveled up, you will get most of the XP back. And you'll also get the plans or training manuals and pure drops of rain and whatever else you had to spend in order to level up. So there's really not much of a loss there. And even if you put something in the collection book, you can then duplicate it out of the collection book, which is really nice.
Watch your step.
Or what? So I can't go in here and I can't go in there. And I can only go out there. Well, this is a stupid map. I'm going to try that other Sunder Mount. Maybe it takes me to another place out on that map. Yeah, just the other day I picked up a schematic for an assault rifle. It looks like a P90. I can't remember what it's called. The heck? Now I can't go anywhere. Oh, there we go. It has a really high rate of fire, has a really close range, and it's pretty sweet, and I've leveled it up quite a bit. Largely because it uses light ammo, and I needed more weapons that use light ammo. Because when I start running low on something, start running low on medium or heavy ammo, then I can always switch to that. Okay, so it must be that way. Oh, so that wasn't the mission I was on.
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawk's side.
Daveline, I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Somebody's got a nosebleed. Somebody gets a lot of nosebleeds. Wasp, spider. Well, is it a wasp or is it a spider? Apparently it's both. Really use that. Fireball, what? What are you eyeing about? Also, don't forget that if you pick up a weapon or a hero,
Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
because he's pretty sure he can take us. You can use you can upgrade his rarity. You can go from blue to purple and purple to orange. Actually, I think you can go from green to blue. It costs. Don't get me wrong. But if you just really want to do it, there is a way to do it now. You don't no longer have to just wait and hope that an orange of something drops. Now, it used to be that in order to acquire enough orange flux to get from a purple to an orange, you'd have to wait for the store to restock, and you could get enough to do 1/4 of the change per week. So it'd take about a month.
All set.
But I think you can get more of it now. Okay, so he wasn't that way. Well, I'm still talking about Fortnite. Nobody else is talking.
I don't like the looks of this. That's a
The spiders set some traps for us. Like actual mechanical traps. I think I need to do a little bit of this.
That's enough. How about
Phew. And they were carrying money. They were well-paid spiders with oversized fangs and some boiled leather pants. Oh, good. These are for Isabella, who, you know, is gone. Would you turn that crap on? Would you turn that crap on? Your crap is on. Is that the best you can do?
Traps. You can't say our man wasn't prepared.
Oh, I could say it. I would be wrong, but I could say it. You know, I'll take all of your nothing, and all of your nothing.
all set.
How annoying. Yeah, so Rocky, when are we gonna get? Would you move, Anders? Get out of my way. When are we gonna get you playing Fortnite with us? I did DM Scott and JT about it the other day to make sure that they were aware that the game was on sale. JT's opinion was he would rather wait until the game goes free to play. He believes that's going to be later this year. I have found no evidence to support that, although I've found plenty of speculation. Of course, I've also found about 3 or 4 dates that were already speculated and gone by. It's like predicting the end of the world and failing. Pile of treasure. Save. Yeah, that doesn't look suspicious. Oh, looking at my screen, the resolution looks a little crappy. Resolution coming through okay on the stream for you guys? Oh, it's just another Vartero. Okay, well, assassinate that one. Hi, Zevran.
My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin.
I've heard about you. You helped the hero of Ferelden stop the Blight.
At your service, my friend. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
You've heard of me.
How do you know I'm a champion?
Slayer of Canary, Deep Roads Explorer,
Okay, good.
and a beauty to make the gods jealous. You underestimate your fame.
Apparently I'm famous.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the Crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
I'm here to take you in.
I thought you'd be taller.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife? Butchered his parents? Sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
Oh, look, there's a flirt option.
He also said you were a wanted murderer.
Oh, indeed I am. But technically, I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title.
Yeah, could be.
Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The Crows do not like loose ends, unlike myself. But you are a woman who can clearly handle herself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
I choose manhandling.
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy. But truthfully, I know when I am outmatched. I would rather take my chances against the Crows.
I'm not turning him in.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
Now let me loot this Vartero. It was also carrying silver. along with its pile of treasure. And the other stuff it had. And I can leave this way. Who needs rescuing?
Hold there!
Who are you?
The name's Evitz. As in Evitz Marauders. The folk you killed a few years back. Now you're going to die for what you've done.
You really think so? Evitz Archer Thug. So I will assassinate him. And let's see. Stonefist, Chain Lightning. Yeah, Chain Lightning him. And Hail of Arrows. Right there. Okay. I guess he shouldn't have done anything.
Strange. I always thought I'd wind up arresting you someday.
If I ever decide to get caught, Aveline, you'll be the guard I let catch me.
Let catch you?
Decide to get caught didn't trip you up, though. Good to know.
Let's see, I don't remember what I have to be doing out here. So I'll just roam around until I find something.
It's hard to believe we came all that way. Here.
Another reedy thing. I don't know, this coast looks pretty wounded. Some more El Fruit. What do I have, 9 of those now? And now Hathor's going to ask for food. Get some pants out of that bag. So I guess it's just going to make me explore this whole area again. Although, admittedly, it has been a couple of years, I think. Ah, a complex chest.
That should do it.
A little bit of rubble, a little bit of trouble. Yeah, so yeah, I keep sitting here thinking that I haven't played any Mass Effect. I haven't played the original trilogy since you guys watched me play the original trilogy. And of course I haven't played Andromeda since you guys watched me play Andromeda. That is a long time for me to go without any Mass Effect. I wonder if I ought to fit in another playthrough or something before Anthem. Varric, you are so brave. Let's stun these guys. Maybe these are going to be coming up.
One less to worry about.
Okay, I'll assassinate that one. Whoa.
We wrap this up sooner rather than later. Much more of this, so I'll be able to focus them. We wrap this up sooner rather than later.
Do that again.
Okay, entry kit. That was painful. Sansa Park. Girdle of the Elders. Okay, let's finish exploring this map. Turn on my stuff. Fell grenade. What's the matter, Hathor? Nobody feeding you? Just gonna lie under my desk and sulk. Yeah, so the UPS on my computer went bad. I don't know how bad it went. It was, I'm sure it was really more of the battery. But as I got to thinking about it, I realized that that old UPS, which you can't quite see, actually, I think you just can, sitting right over there by that door. 1 second. Anyway, as I was thinking about it, I realized that it had the original battery. And I bought it when I was still in school. And I graduated in 2011. So those batteries are supposed to only be good for about 3 years. So I did my little quick searching, and they don't make that model anymore. They don't have batteries for it anymore. So I replaced the UPS. That meant I had to pull these desks apart and crawl around underneath and reroute wires and do all this other stuff. But it's okay, because I actually pulled out a couple of extension cords and some other things that aren't needed in there. Ooh, another store. Sell some junk. What have you got that's good? Ooh, that staff is definitely better. I'm not sure if he has a 36 magic, though. What's his magic score? His magic score is 32. So it's not even 1 level, it's 2 levels before he can use that. I don't know that I'm even going to get there. Well, first let me sell everything. And he doesn't have any potions. I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and hopefully I don't screw up and sell it. So yeah, I did all that. I got a nice new UPS sitting right down there where I can see it. It's got a little display on it, so if the power does go on, I'm going to see how much time is on it. I was a little surprised when I realized that the configuration I had going before did not actually have the cable modem and the network switch on the UPS. So in the event of a power outage, I lose internet too. It's still that way, but since I'm supposed to be getting my new internet stuff hooked up on Saturday, we'll see. I have not canceled my old internet service. Decided I would wait until after the new one was up and working. So if they manage to not get it working properly on Saturday, I should still be able to stream on Monday. Yes, yes, serious business. I'm glad to not be doing that accent now. My throat gets a little tired from trying to do that accent all the time. These Talvishoth were easy. Ooh, that is going big. That's bold. That is bold. And what is this thing I had to come out here into the Wounded Coast to do? I don't even know. Consider switching accents each time you spoke. That'd be funny.
Hang in there. I'll get you out of
Take a stamina potion, and then that one.
We wrap this up sooner rather than later.
That's the second time I've been swatted like a bug. It's these spellcasters. You are narc. Well, they defended their tattered sheets to the death. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Okay, so if I go through these bushes, then I can get their hidden worn pants. Assassinate the first one. And explode that one. Got to work this morning. Didn't see the van. Keys and locker. Drove around campus. Reported to security. Texted manager. Found it was parked by a shed. Because they're taking the van to the dump. So there's no vehicle for you to get to the satellite campus. Well, that's not exactly helpful. I still need to take the particular driving class that my employer wants all of their employees to take. I fail to see the point. I guarantee it's not going to change anything in the way I drive.
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
Either your father didn't give me the whole story, or I really, really hope you're talking about someone else.
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another. Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
Hey, Methodiel. You could thank me instead. I could do this. I would do this if Anders weren't here just to see the reaction.
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Hey, what did you do to my man? I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
Oh, you're the leader.
I must wait a bit longer for my love. Oh, thank you for your aid. I will find my way back to Kirkwall. The walk will tire me, and we'll be reunited in my dreams. Fainriel, my love, I'm coming.
Okay, at least I found what I was supposed to be doing. There was some conversation going on with that. I'll go ahead and block that. Antivan camp.
I let your assassin go. Was I not supposed to do that?
You had him? And you let him go? I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the Warden, I will never guess.
Let me tell you, it's a burden I bear on a daily basis.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Really?
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
He's got an exclamation mark above his head. Let's begin by assassinating the assassin. Okay, he's down.
I'm sure you wish to loot the camp, yes. But talk to me when you're done.
Okay. I will loot first and ask questions later. Well, I'll take this stuff too.
All set.
Okay. Now I will talk to you.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Excuse me, I'm trying to not have hiccups. Nice. I'm failing to not have hiccups. I may have to turn the microphone off until this is gone. Rocky, if you have to go to that other place for work, that is to work. Probably. Or who knows, maybe you enjoy your job, in which case it's for pleasure. Now, if it were me, of course, I'd be playing the passive-aggressive card. Oh, well, I guess I can't be going. You took away my means of actually getting to the job, so you're not providing me with the tools I need. In a dark town. See, that's my point, Methodiel, is she's taking the vehicle to her workplace. Let's see. Anders wanted to talk to me. Really? There's always somebody here. Assassinate this guy. Of course, he shielded himself. Okay, there we go. Nope, we're all good.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
The sewers aren't half as bad as the deep roads.
That's pretty bad. I guess his place is north, not south. I keep thinking it's south. Sounds more like you used to work there for 1/3 of your day. If they're not going to help you get there. Was it one of your original job requirements to actually have a vehicle to get to and from that satellite campus? Okay. Anders wanted... No. I had that hitch there, and I knew exactly what was coming. Okay. We've just had our crash for the night. £200 to take a train ticket to go to a conference, and then she went shopping after the first break. Yeah, that's pretty bizarre to me that she can get away with doing that. Because that would be illegal.
Messing with us is suicide.
And we're saving.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, it was intended as a compliment. Okay, let me loot this crate and then see what Anders has to say to me. He asked me to come talk to him.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it.
I was going to dye my hair blue.
What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
What does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic, but I believe this will be worth the cost.
That was going to be my next question.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this, even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Selapetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Those are creepy.
That doesn't sound sinister at all.
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Wintersend party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
Creep ingredients. Oh, 5 more points of Anders' friendship. I kind of want to go do this this thing for Gamlen because it would piss him off that I actually went and did it. I kind of don't want to because I don't care. I think I'm gonna ignore it. That guy can rot. Perfect.
I got blood on my coat.
Alone in the dark. And that's
Rule of thumb.
Yeah.
If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone.
Good thing we're not criminals.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the Selapetre. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
You get close. Ah, there's the danger.
Trap! All set. How about you? the looks of this.
Watch your step.
Assassinate that fool. Ooh, another trap. Take this out.
That should do it.
Here, we'll get some of this.
This is it. The Cella Petrae should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Mages. And we'll loot him, and we'll loot him. And then up and around.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Door. That doesn't sound ominous. Take care of you quickly.
On our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
It is
Let's
unhealthy.
see if we can find a few more deposits.
A few more? Come on, Anders, you're killing me.
Trap. All set.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Don't give him an inch!
Pit boss.
Another one for me! How many of you got caught?
More than you.
Smash some doors!
Idiot.
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Okay, now let's get out of the sewers and see what we've got. Drakestone over here in the Boon Pit. Okay. Otherwise, where else am I going to find
the
drakes?
Drakestone from the bone pit.
We still need the pit stone from the bone drake. I think I'm going to head toward the massacre. I can't head toward the mine massacre. So I'll go this way instead.
Are you ready to go in?
Sure.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
Come on, I already picked everybody.
I don't like the looks of this.
More spiders setting traps.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest
That
part.
should do it.
There should be more further in.
Finish this guy off. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just yawning
There should
tonight.
be more further in.
Scratch, scratch, scratch. Yeah, it did hit everybody, didn't it? Thinking about the rush. I think I'll take that. Kidney stone, huh? I've never had one. Knock on wood. Hoping I continue that trend. There we go. Shouldn't really need anything from the Battlemaster tree. Almost everything is these passives. Oh, Pommel Strike, because that's an interrupt, a stun. We finish this off. It should have been 667 next door to the beast. Okay. It's only, you've only been around for 3.5 hours? For shame.
There should be more further in.
Well, if we loop around over here, maybe we'll find some.
They should rename this stuff Drac... Dung.
Watch your step. Oh! That should do it. I suffer no regret.
Pick up this deposit. Or run right past it.
There should be more further in.
Yeah, keep getting stuck on the scenery.
Trap.
Oh. Of course it's a spider trap.
That should be enough.
Oh, thank God. Now I just have to find my way out of here. Let's see, almost out.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Really? You're gonna make me go all the way back just so you can talk to me? Well, I still can't get to that other area where there appears to be something, because I can't get past this point. So it says there's something here. I can't get past this. Can't go over that. I'm not sure how I get over here. Okay. Let's not worry about that. I don't want to do Gamlen's thing. That leaves this.
Champion, welcome.
It's a little bit of small talk.
Always a pleasure. And may I say, that outfit was a wise choice.
There was an incident within the gallows. A number of phylacteries were destroyed, and several mages took the opportunity to escape. We've recovered most of the fugitives. However, I require your assistance in tracking down the last 3.
Require, huh?
How did the phylacteries get destroyed?
An insurrection. Several of my own Templars orchestrated the escape, presumably out of sympathy for the mages. They turned their backs on their duty and endangered their charges, as well as the city. Thankfully, most who escaped fled to their families and offered no resistance. The last 3 are proving more difficult.
Okay, tell me more.
How did the phylacteries get destroyed?
Wait.
An insurrection.
That was just the one I just did. Never mind.
Orchestrated the escape. Thankfully, most who escaped fled to their families.
Can't your Templars do it? It's kind of their job.
The last 3 are proving more difficult.
Since you're turning to me, should I assume the Templars all suddenly disappeared?
The apostates are being sheltered by their families. Some have been reluctant to talk to Templars, but you are another matter. The people of Kirkwall trust you, Champion. They will be more honest for you than for us.
I'll do my best.
I'll see what I can do.
I am relieved. I was expecting resistance after that debacle at the market. Talk to these mages' families. Learn where they are hiding and find them before they do harm. You will see that imprisonment or death is sometimes the only kindness we can offer.
Oh, I doubt that.
Speak to my assistant, Elsa. She can tell you whatever you need to know about the fugitives. I bid you good day, Champion.
I guess she's tranquil.
Good day, Champion of Kirkwall. Knight Commander Meredith has informed me that you will be tracking down the apostates on behalf of the Templars. There are 3 of them. Huon, Emile, and Evelina.
Okay, tell me about each.
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
Tell me what you know about Emile.
The second apostate is Emile de Lancey, 5th son of the Comte de Lancey.
Out of Hightown. Some of our more vocal and delicate nobility. They are home in the evenings authoring complaints.
What have they said to the Templars?
The Comte and Comtesse say they have not seen Emile since he was a child.
What do you know about Evelina?
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence among the refugee community in Darktown.
Ferelden?
How did she come to be in Kirkwall?
Hi, Hathor.
Evelina claims to have fled the Blight, not the Circle. She presented herself to the first enchanter on her arrival and asked to take her place here.
Give me that foot.
It doesn't sound like a fugitive. Anything
Give me that
else?
foot.
Our files indicate she petitioned Meredith for financial support of numerous other pre-adolescent Blight survivors.
Okay.
I have all the information I require for now.
Good luck on your search, champion of Kirkwall.
Those 3. I can probably either persuade them to come back or something else persuasion-y.
The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, champion.
Should be able to leave right there. Okay, Lowtown for on the loose, Darktown for lost. Oh, I need to go back and talk to Anders after having found the stuff he needed.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the Gem of Kuroshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know.
That's what that was on the map.
Things to do.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid.
No, but that facial hair is.
We was hired to give you a note. But this Gem of Kuroshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
I think I kind of don't want his crap, but, you know, you can read. It's just too nice a response.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
Yes, you are. Here, Miko, have that.
No better place to disappear. Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
got nothing here you'd want. Get back to Hightown and leave us alone.
You're a little young for a blood mage. And I thought Evelina was a girl's name.
I have.
I'm not Evelina. I'm Walter. Evelina was our friend. She was our mother. Evelina found us when the Darkspawn came, when our parents died. She made sure we got to Kirkwall safely.
I miss her.
But when she went to join the Circle here, they called her apostate for leaving the tower in Ferelden. They locked her up.
Don't you have any other family?
Everyone died in the Blight. Evelina kept picking us up, new children every day, everyone she could save.
Ah. Attacked by cat hair. From the cat that I'm reaching over here and petting.
Do the Templars know you're here?
They don't care. They only want Evelina.
What? Did I pet you? Yeah, petting isn't really what you're in the mood for, is it?
Didn't she want to stay free with you?
She didn't want us to be stuck in Darktown. She wanted to give us a real life. She thought the Circle would help her, but they
look,
just
yeah,
knocked
show
her
your
away.
butt to the camera. Come here. Come here, rub on my hand. There you go. There you go. See, this is what I'm doing while this conversation's taking place. Yeah. Aren't you nice, huh? Put my camera back. Whoop. No, 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 no. There we go. That's better. I want to help her. It was silly of her.
What was she expecting? Welcome. Here's a bag of gold for your urchins.
Do you think we deserve to live like this? Evelina just wanted to give us the life
I gotta
we
get
would
the
have
cat
had
hair
at
off.
home. When she came back to us, the Templars followed her.
The Templars made Evelina angry. They made her change. It wasn't her fault. When it was over, she was ashamed. She ran into the tunnels and hid.
Shut up, Cricket. Don't tell them
Yes,
that.
that's right. A real, not
She's in the
imaginary
sewers,
cat.
child. You can't go
I
there.
made her dirty, though. She's
She'll know we
bathing.
told you and she'll be angry at us.
Angry? I didn't like when she got angry. We have to hide.
Cricket!
Okay. Well, let me go... Since I got this stuff for Anders, I wonder if I can come over here and talk to him in his place. Get off the stairs.
You've been glowering for days. Your face is gonna get stuck that way.
My face is the least of my concerns right now.
That's because you don't have to look at it. If you could see it from this angle, Blondie, it'd be at least a close second on your priority list.
Your face, your ass, what's the difference? Okay, Anders,
There is
get your
one more
stuff.
thing I need of you, my love. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
Absolutely. I trust
I
you.
won't desert you now.
I do not deserve your love. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Can do. In the meantime, let's go see if we can find Evelina. Unfortunately, I'm getting a second wind now. I started fading a little bit there. Go down into the sewers. See if we can help her. Squirrel! It is nice to see you, Squirrel. Welcome to the channel. Now is the time on sprockets when we assassinate the rage demon. Unless it poofs. Where is the rage demon? There he is. Okay, took care of those. Well, let's see. I'm not sure where I need to go, but it's probably this way. That's a lot of trap. It is one nice thing about playing a rogue is I don't really miss these traps very much. This guy from behind. My Twin Fang does come back faster. Look, I get to use it again. Well, Soul Search, we are chopping up a bunch of demons and crap, so we can't complain about that too much. Backstab this sucker. There we go. I seem to be on the right path. Looking for an apostate mage who's become an abomination, possibly. Let me see if I can be nice to her and talk her down.
What are you doing here?
Cheeks! Well, we're getting a full house. Come on, everybody, come on, join us.
She's coming, run!
But she's your friend.
There you are. Don't run from me, Walter. You know those are the rules.
I wanted to see if I could talk her down.
Funny. In my house, we always felt running away from violent mad women was a good thing.
These are my children. You and your kind abandoned them.
Nope, I had nothing to do with that.
For Eldon. Like us. But you feast on sweetmeats while your people starve in the Undercity.
No, I give them jobs.
You traitor. And on the pathetic...
It was that sent you. Kirkwall should be mine. Then my children will have a whole city to play in.
And of course he summons up a bunch of demon friends. Okay. Anders. Stonefist that one. Varric. Smack that one. Evelina, do whatever you want. Or Aveline. I combined their names. Meanwhile, I will assassinate Evelina. Get away! Get away! I mean, I don't know what was going on there, but you know, you see a big glowing orb like that.
Evelina loved us. She saved us. Why would she try to hurt us now?
It wasn't her.
Evelina would never hurt you, child. That was a demon. Remember her as she was. A brave, kind, loving woman.
I'll try.
This isn't going to stop. The Templars force our hand. They make us take drastic measures just to be free.
Give me your toe.
Like Evelina did.
Give me your toe.
I just don't know what we'll do now.
Soul Search and Cheeky missed Hathor, so... Hey, come here. Look, you've shown your butt to the camera again, just like last time. Give me that toe.
Hathor!
What are you doing? What are you doing? See, everyone seems to think Hathor's imaginary. She's looking right at the camera, like, what are you doing with that? I don't understand it. Here, take some money. I don't need it.
Take this.
More cat butt.
Thank you, Mr.
You know, that reminds me of a D&D campaign one time. It was based in Greyhawk. And there was some city, I cannot remember the name of it, but it started with the syllable cat. And so we called it the campaign to... And the thing is, we were gonna leave, and then something happened, and we did some stuff, and then had to go back in. And you tried to leave again, something else happened, and we did some stuff, and we had to go back in, you know, like turning in missions or whatever. And we ended up calling it the campaign to get out of Cat Butt. Boy's getting a little rambunctious over there. Okay, back to Darktown. Let me see if I can nab these other two real quick. Let's see. I need to go this way to exit. Hightown at night. Blood Rager, huh? Here, you guys get stunned. And then I'm gonna go attack this one. You, I can Twin Fang. Varric, you're almost down. I guess he's in the middle of an action. Okay, he's no longer in the middle of an action, and I seem to not be able to... Oh, maybe he already used one. Maybe that's why. Oh, his hit points are actually up. Okay. Anyone else? No one else? Okay, good. Now, over there, okay. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. I seem to have a really dry throat tonight. I'm guessing it's from talking with my cheesy Russian accent for too long earlier tonight. Earlier today. It wasn't really night, it was more like 3 o'clock. Oh, the Delancey mansion again. I say again, I'm not sure if I've been in here before. Open your eyes, dude, or I'll slap you. Ah.
You look lovely tonight, my lady.
Oh, you are too kind. I am so honored to have the champion in my home.
With your name, I suspected you were Legion. Now I see I was correct.
Talia? Oh, she is so slow, this girl. Come, Let us chat while we wait.
Indeed, Soul Search, you were missing Scott's stream earlier today when he was playing Sergei, and I was playing his cousin Ivan.
You're extremely cheery for a woman whose son is wanted.
Technically, there's 2 VODs.
Emil? Oh yes, the Templars were asking
But one
about
Scott's
our
not
poor boy
mine.
recently. I haven't seen Emil since he was taken to the Circle. He was just 6. You can tell the Templars not to worry. I am sure Emil will turn himself in soon. He is
He's
a
a good boy.
Hello,
Hello, Emil.
What have you done? You should have told the boy to throw himself at the mercy of the Templars.
Guillaume, darling.
Don't darling me, Dulcie. He's been telling people he's our son, that you gave him gold.
Guillaume, darling, we are guests.
I can help him.
I am your son's best chance for mercy from the Templars.
Mercy. They wouldn't really hurt him, would they? Oh, you should have seen his face. It just broke my heart. I gave him some money. Not too much. He said he wanted to start a new life.
New life? His new life is spent in low-town taverns, getting drunk on cheap wine. It's a wonder the Templars haven't found him yet. Help us, please, champion. Emil is not a blood mage, just a foolish boy. Don't let the Templars kill him.
Blood mage? Oh, Guillaume, don't say that.
Please, save my son's life.
I will do what I can.
If there is a way to help Emil, I will find it.
Thank you, champion. An acquaintance spied Emil in the Hanged Man not long ago. He should still be there.
The Hanged Man. Oh, but that place is filthy.
But that is where my companion lives. You should not be calling it filthy. It is his home.
Oh, but the Hanged Man is so filthy.
See?
Or lesions.
So, yeah, since I guess you missed it, Soul Search, what happened was during Scott's stream, since he went ahead and had some guests on there, and I was one of them, I went ahead and streamed so that anybody who was interested could do multi-Twitch and just see 2 different perspectives. But playing the engineer on the ship, I spend most of my time in engineering, and therefore I don't have the great big window that can see out into space and see all the cool stuff. I just see kind of a wall, and a lot of times when people disembark the ship, I just stay where I am. So that's why I say, if you're going to watch one of them, watch his. Okay, Mage, take the Twin Fangs. That knocked his ass right down. Come on. Get away from that. Assassinate. What? What was that? That was bizarre. Okay. Hangman. Okay. Could do the Hangman, talk to Emil. I think I can knock these 2 out, plus then go and see about, maybe talk to Gamlen and go see about doing the Chantry distracting thing. I may end up running just a little bit long, but I think I can get it done in the next 17 minutes. Assuming the game doesn't crash. So I save. Emile, nice tonsure.
Emile de Lancey.
Wow. Are you a mage? Because you just magicked my breath away.
Pathetic.
You need more practice with women.
Can I practice on you? In private?
Can I kill him yet? He's hurting me.
He's lived in the circle all his life. He can't function in the real world.
A round of drinks on me. I'm Emile, as you know. And you are.
Feeling very sorry for you. I'm also helping the Templars hunt a mage named Emile de Lancey. And here you are.
Oh, buggery.
That's right, Rocky. It's called the tonsure. Tonsure.
I started that rumor because I thought it would make me sound dangerous and suave.
Do you have a death wish? You grew up in the circle. You know what the Templars do to blood mages.
I've only told people in the tavern, and only women. You don't understand. I've been in the circle since I was 6. 6! For 20 years I was locked up. Never had a real drink or cooked something for myself. Never stood in the rain or kissed a girl.
Never stood in the rain.
Ferelden circle's more fun. Everyone was kissing everyone. Though that was before the abomination.
Yep, that's it, Rocky.
I just wanted to live a little. If you are going to kill me, do it. I'd rather die drunk.
Stab. Is this real? What is life?
Did you really escape the circle so you could kiss a girl?
Well, not just that. I've read so much about the other things you can do with girls.
I can't believe we've wasted our time on this, idiot.
I just don't want to die a virgin.
No, you definitely need to turn yourself in, dude.
Run. The Templars will find you eventually.
I'll make you a deal, all right? Give me one night. Just one night. One of the tavern girls, Nella, agreed to lie with me. I even paid for a room. Please, let me have this. You can take me back in chains after.
Oh, I'm doing this one.
Why don't you start small and leave the chains for when you're more experienced?
Huh?
Oh, just go do whatever.
Yeah, I can support that.
Well?
I'm not going to tell you about it. Ah, that was utterly worth it. Back to the Templars.
Okay, I took care of that one bloodlessly. Okay, let's go talk to Gamlen, do the last bit of On the Loose, and then go see if we can help out Anders. Why are you staring at me? I don't have your food. She's just... That's why I keep petting her, because, you know, she's just sitting there staring at me. It's because her food is up there. I didn't get it out for her before I started this time. Where's my old house? This is right there. Was this it? Yeah, there it is. Hey, Gamlen, I found out something about your gem.
What do you want now?
What in the maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Sure enough, he has a mallet. No. Give it a second, make sure the process finishes. Okay. Let's start for the third time. Unfortunately, it was right after a transition, so it should have saved as I was transitioning out. This is why it's good I have this on a solid state drive. There we go. Now. Oh, they're both over here. I wasn't going to do Gellin stuff.
Made from us here in the alienage.
Well, we found the tree the wallop mallet's made from. Now what?
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Another note.
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even
hooded, you all look alike.
I think I know where that warehouse is.
I think I don't care.
Oh, greetings, Monsieur. My mistress is away seeing to a customer, but she will be back shortly. I can take your measurements if you wish to have a dress made.
Ruffles.
I'll only wear dresses that are absolutely festooned with ruffles.
Perhaps it is best if you wait for my mistress.
I didn't talk to you.
You could tell me about your husband, Huon. That would be helpful.
When the Templars came, I told them the truth. I hadn't seen Huon in 10 years. But after they left, he came to me. He wanted me to hide him. I used to dream of him returning, but not like this. He's changed, and I don't know him
anymore. Elves, their nose protrudes so much. You're better off.
Good riddance. You don't need to be tied down to some man.
If he had been himself, I would have taken him back gladly. But Huon said he would return to take me away from this forever.
We're getting a full house.
A user, just looking for another handout.
I don't know what he means, and I am afraid of him, Monsieur.
Don't worry. He probably means to carry you off into the moonlight on the back of a horse.
I think whatever he is planning is much more sinister. Huon said he would come to the alienage soon, at nightfall. Are you going to arrest him? I think he needs help. Maybe the Circle will be able to heal whatever troubles him.
I'll try. Save. Okay. Back out to an exit. See what I mean about this game, though? I mean, sure, it's full of story, and I give it full points for that, but it's just so much do this, leave area, do that, leave area, do this, leave area, do that, leave area. I'm not doing any more Gellin's Greatest Treasure. shut you down. Okay. A little bit more. So Cap Daff, I'm gonna do this bit. Finish trying to find this last guy here. And then I have one other thing that I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna be done on time-ish. I don't remember how long the next bit's gonna take.
You do get some, don't you?
But it's possible I'll run slightly over. We shall see.
Huan.
Oh, he's a blood mage.
Hush, love. Don't be afraid. Your blood will bring new life to our people.
No, no. I'm sorry, this one's gotta die now. I got here too late.
She was so beautiful.
Someday I'd like to go 1 week without meeting an insane mage. Just 1 week.
I'm a visionary. I've seen our destiny. I know what fate holds for the elves. The humans keep us down because they're afraid of the magic within us. Look at the magic Lisa held inside her. She was just afraid to use it.
Now you're oversaturating.
What is it with elves and blood magic?
She's apparently standing again. Okay, let's see if I can assassinate this fool. Ooh. Okay, there he is. Okay, twin fangs for you. Finish that guy right off. Fell poison, boot of the champ Ion. Ooh. Not as much, well, armor, but not defense. Bonus to disarm traps, which I don't need. I'm not giving up immunity to stun. I may need to go turn this into Meredith before I go talk to, before I go distract the, what's her face for Anders. Not this way. Yeah, all this, do that, leave area, transition, blah, blah, blah. Much as I enjoy the story, this is still gotta be, BioWare's weakest game. It really must be. But Inquisition, after this, is a much stronger game, and we'll be starting that soon. Where do I need to go? In here, maybe? Yeah, I think this is. I think all of their other games are stronger than this. That's not to say I don't enjoy this game. To an extent. It's just I don't want to play it very often.
I'm led to believe that both Huan and Evelina are dead. Unfortunate, but necessary. Emile de Lancey, however, turned himself in. Rather happily, I might add. I would have had him executed immediately. but the boy's father made an impassioned appeal on his behalf. What say you, champion? Do you believe Emil to be dangerous?
No, he's an idiot.
He told people he was a blood mage to get girls. Lock him up and you'll be fine.
Very well. Emil will keep his life, though I will watch him closely.
I'm not going to go so far as to tell her the Templars caused this. I'm just going to be glad I can help.
I'm pleased to have played a
Right,
part in
Hathor.
keeping the city safe.
Wait. That's it? Pay us and send us on our way? Not a single thought given to the fact that you Templars brought all of this upon yourselves.
Be very careful, mage. Your friendship with the champion protects you only so much.
I'm going to regret this.
You've gone too far, and you know it.
Maybe if you never took Huon from his wife, she wouldn't be dead. Evelina could be alive. And with the children she risked everything to save.
This is a huge sword she's got, you know?
There are maybes enough to fill half the graves in Kirkwall. I will not add more to the pile. Enough. I have not the patience to argue with you further.
I can certainly understand that, Captav. I'm hoping, actually, if you have the opportunity to watch me playing some of it, I'm hoping it will rekindle your desire to try it out and not encounter the rage-inducing
Your husband
portion.
agrees with me.
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
Or crazy about lying. Okay, let's go help Anders cure his thing. Actually, let me sell.
The best armor coin can buy.
Let's go help Anders cure his thing. Volcanic shield. That's a lot of armor. But I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. And, oh crap. I didn't want to sell that. No, not good enough. Jeez. Got a lot of stuff there. Okay, so if I ding another time, then Anders can use that staff. I'm going to read the letter I've got. I probably won't do whatever quest it mentions. Then at 1 hit point, bugged out. Stop attacking, but it wouldn't die. Yeah, I understand. I think I know the dragon you're talking about. My main playthrough of the game, because I played through it either 2 or 3 times. I think it might have been 3. But on my main, which means my first, I got the achievement for taking out all of the dragons. Anders doesn't know what to do with his staff. Oh no, oh no, that scene was last week. Expresses her gratitude for services rendered. Please accept her token. Thank you for persuading Emil to do the right thing. To great courage for you to speak against the Knight Commander. King Alistair, please meet me in the keep. Alistair. Okay, we're going to go do that. So yeah, I am going to be a little bit late because I'm already a little bit late. Let's go talk to the king.
Let me guess.
Look, there he is.
That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts. As should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Yeah, I got some words for her.
That was awkward.
That's just Meredith's idea of Kirkwall hospitality.
Really? Kirkwall brutality must rip the skin off your face, then.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostagar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that.
Say, weren't you a Grey Warden once?
That's the rumor. Wait. Weren't you?
That's the rumor.
I guess we get around. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
Audience with the king.
Things are looking up. It's not often I get called on to meet with foreign leaders.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for herself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
I could be Viscount. Yeah, I'm not going there.
What do you need me to do?
Sadly, it may be too late. Meredith got wind of my arrival sooner than I'd hoped. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Just me standing between the city and disaster, huh?
I've been there.
What was that all?
Trust me, it isn't pretty. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
Oh, I got 10 gold just for going and talking to the king. Now, best served cold. What the heck is that? I'm going to skip that one. What's best served cold? Best served cold. Oh, so you got First Enchanter Orsino in the Templar Hall in the Gallows. Last straw. More mages are turning to blood magic. Devastating consequence. Be alert for letters from both Knight Commander and the First Enchanter to stay involved. I think I'm going to go talk to the First Enchanter. I know. I said I was going to do one other thing, but I want to do this before I do that other thing. This ought to be quick. Especially since the Templar Palace is right over here. Well, I got all three, and it's 5 whole points. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Now, Orsino's office is right across the hall from Meredith's office. I guess he heard me yell at her the other day.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong.
Inform the criers. A miracle has occurred.
I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
She can't be
You're
overzealous.
underestimating our Knight Commander. She'd probably kill the whole city, just to be safe.
She might take on the entire Free Marches. I've heard rumors, whispers of a meeting tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
Raid Cheeky, the wee one, is streaming Overwatch. I will in a minute. A few minutes.
So I shouldn't slit my wrists and dance naked under the moonlight just to fit in?
I would pay to see that.
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not, or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Well, you know what? Let me pause here for a minute. I'm going to go do this one more thing, which is going to take a few more minutes. Do you guys want me to go ahead and stop now so you can head on over to Cheeky, or do you want me to do this last little bit? And when I say this last little bit, I don't know if it'll be 2 minutes, or if it'll be 5 minutes, or if it'll be 15 minutes. I cannot remember how long this next bit goes. You guys tell me. If you want me to stop now so you can go watch Cheeky, then I will not be offended. My call. Well, if you leave it up to me, I'm going to keep going. Don't stirp. Okay, that's 2 for don't stop. The streaming. Town popping anyway? Okay. That's 3 for don't stirp. Yes, I love 2 monitors. I will never go back to having only 1 monitor. Not doing the Meryl thing. What's over here? Mind Massacre that I could not get to. I don't care about Galen's Greatest Treasure. Not sure where the best served gold is. Okay. I'll just do this. Help out Anders, my partner.
Do you really need me along for this?
Anything to sell? Ooh, Limb Taker. What is that? It's a great sword. It's kind of weak.
Looks like you know your way around a weapon. Buy something.
I do know my way around a weapon. Oh, it's right there. Right here.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
Yes.
It's customary.
Very well.
What? Catch up with Aveline. Go to the Chantry. Distract the Gland. The Gland Cleric.
All quiet around.
Good. Carry on.
They told me to go to this zone for justice. For very great justice. Okay, we just need to find the entrance to the Chantry. There it is. Okay.
I'm never going to get this all done in time.
Jeez, I'm hiccuping with the microphone on. I'm sneezing. Fortunately, I got the microphone off in time. It's just not being my night. I'm losing my voice a bit.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
I like the Chantry. This is the only place in Hightown where the Merchants Guild won't come looking for me.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
The Grand Cleric. Let us go distract her.
Understand, Sister Glinda. I want grandchildren. Tatia is my
Where am I supposed to go? She's not in this closet.
I'm sure Tatia
Or this one.
What man cares about May the Maker's gaze be
It's being oddly non-specific as to where I need to go. This place is full of closets. Still recovering from that sneeze. More Chantry stuff for the Codex. What about this set of stairs? There she is.
Champion. Have you come to pray?
Yes.
Can you offer me your blessing?
May Andraste lend you strength until you ascend to be with the Maker. This is a grave time. It is good to know you will face it in the Maker's grace. Is there some other reason you're here?
Let's talk about mages.
So, hypothetically,
Pray.
if there were a group of people being brutally subjugated by another, wouldn't the Maker favor the oppressed?
You speak of mages. It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, Champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Why not?
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. At some point, right must be decided. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
I guess that means you're not ready to disband the Templars and set every mage free.
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Okay. Because Anders needs to talk to me after that.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. May you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Orc, I didn't expect you here. I want to tell you now. I love you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
This is weird.
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Is this when you betray me?
I love you, Anders.
You were the most important thing in my life. But some things matter more than my life. More than either of us. I'm sorry.
Way to kill the mood.
If you were curious, that's not the best way to get me in the mood.
I told you I would break your heart. Just know it breaks mine to do it. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You were the one shining light in my life. Never blame yourself for what will happen.
That's not ominous at all. And on that ominous note, let's go ahead and call it a night. I know some of what's coming up. I can remember it, and I wasn't sure if this was going to lead into another thing, but it looks like it's pausing here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. As I said, I'll do a real full save. Darktown. And I'm going to go ahead and quit, and I should be doing this again next week, hopefully with an even faster internet connection, not that it'll make a difference for you guys. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can come over to this. See if I can find Cheeky's channel, so I can make sure I go to the... Nope. If I make sure I go to the correct spot for Cheeky, so I can do the raid thing correctly. You know what would be great is if this was alphabetical. You know what? Let's try to do... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Mute. Copy. And I'm going to do this now. So, thanks everybody for being here tonight. And I will see you in a week. Bye!